Hello Pisces, so this is going to be your last reading of this week. We're going to look at the energies for next week, and what we're looking at is, last week it was saying that this week was going to be the week of the Magician. So it's coming into your power, and it's also overcoming the obstacles, and I think it's by really tapping into your power, okay? So bloom where you're planted, or planeted as they said. It was the Six of Cups, so it's saying that your past is affecting your situation, but the light shines behind you, shines the way, so that you can grab your sword and go. So that's what I had written as notes for this week, and I am going to use the Enchanted Map Oracle cards, the original Tarot, of course, for your weekly cards, and the past, present, and future for the Light Seers Tarot. You can find these decks in the link below. Alright, so I do readings first, and then I usually edit the video. So this is going to give me a few days to rest up and maybe get to feel better, because I think I feel okay, and then I feel kind of crappy, so I'm kind of hoping that having this a little bit of a break will help me out. So we're going to, yeah, hopefully. We've got beautiful weeks ahead, and the month of March, the video for the month of March just blew me away. It was wonderful. So here we go, Pisces. Let's see here. So we're going to do, first of all, past, present, future. So the past could be last week, the week before. We had choices to make to find our balance, absolutely. I think that more than choices, we were looking at all kinds of different things to restore the balance of who we are, and did a lot of work, and that's what I feel with the Seven of Cups. Like, you did a lot of work, good work, meaningful stuff. Okay, so the upcoming week, I'm going to take that, I'm going to pull another card for that, but I think it says overcoming obstacles, so this is it. You're going to overcome these blocks. That's what it's got to mean. You're going to see what's really in that mirror, and that it's you and there's nothing else there. That's only a reflection of your mind, of what you're thinking. Right, you're going to speed out of there. There you go, Knight of Swords, okay? So I'm gonna pull another one just for the week coming up. I'm going to see what that is coming in. Okay, so yeah, walking away from obstacles, running away from obstacles, whatever, you're getting out of there, okay? You are getting out of there. It's going to be a quick, get the heck out of there. Now we're going to look at the cards, at what we're going to be looking at. So on Monday, we usually look at the work of what that involves. Alright, so on Monday, seeing the truth to move on. That's the work you're going to be putting in this week. You're finally going to see the truth. On Tuesday, your spiritual guidance. Okay, so it's a Five of Swords in reverse. I would feel that as more as, no, getting away from that petty stuff would be, I think that is just walking away from conflict, okay? Your spiritual guidance. It's all about getting out of that mindset. Okay, what are your blocks? What are your blocks this week? The Knight of Wands and the Page of Swords, they came out together. So this is flipping the mind and meeting the challenge. So we're going to be working on that again. That's the block. How your past affects you, the Justice card. Or I would say even maybe the injustice that you felt in your life. the things that you had to overcome. Okay. All right. So your magic, Page of Wands. New ideas, good news. Okay. Oh, I felt like something was flipped there. And your spirit message at the end of the week, the Emperor in reverse. So, what is holding you down, bearing you down? The stability either you feel or don't feel, but we're going to be looking at that all individually. These are hardworking cards this week, Pisces. Absolutely. They look like, yeah, they look like you're going to be putting quite a bit of work in this week. I hope you're ready for it. But I feel, like I said, I feel very much with this last card that you finally do walk away. You are in a process of walking away. So for some of you who are still working through that, we're going to be helping you out with this. It's very good. Sometimes I look at the cards and I think to myself, oh, there's a lot of harsh cards here, but there really isn't. And when they're looked at individually, it goes so much deeper, and there's so much great advice coming in from Spirit that I think that's the time you really take the best input and insight on all of these things. Okay, so I'm going to take one for the week for the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So seeing the truth, seeing the block. How your indecision is blocking you, sidelining you. I feel that you are, by the end of the week, the beginning of the week, you may feel that way. By the end of the week, it's not going to be so. You're going to be shaking things up. Yeah, you're going to be direct. You're going to be speeding off in the direction of your wanting, which makes sense because by next month, Pisces, you're really, yeah, your field of dreams. There you go. I feel that's where you're running to. I think you finally decided that this is worth you going for, that you're going to realize that the size of these humongous dreams that you're sitting on, you're not willing to wait anymore. You're not willing to just put up with it anymore. So I'm going to read a little bit of that for you. Okay, Field of Dreams. Your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs are always engaging the vast field of pure potential. It says, this is a perfect time to harness the field of vast potential not yet realized in your life. Great abundance is yours if you're willing to do the work alongside the gentle gardener. Be clear about your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Concentrate on your best life regardless of the temporary outer conditions. Okay, feel that from that card. It says, concentrate on your best life regardless of the temporary outer conditions imposed upon you by the greater world, which has its own story to tell. You have a basket full of seeds that are quite powerful, for your talents are divinely inspired, and you will indeed lead to a great harvest to be shared with others. You will reap what you have sown. Dream big, dream beautiful, take action, there he is, and tend to the garden of your life, and experience the extraordinary, okay? So, absolutely, you want to be doing this week, Pisces. The Queen of Cups comes in again. She is reminding us to use our ability of our psychic abilities, our abilities of being able to sense, being empathetic, receptive, sensitive, introspective, okay, and the dreamer, and you know, understanding your emotions when it comes to all of this. You're doing some great work. You're doing a lot of work on yourself, Pisces, this week. I do feel that in big, great amounts of, not difficulty. I just find that you are working diligently at trying to make everything make sense at this point. Yeah. Let's get some more insight from the Oracle cards and the bottom cards here for your week. Oh, here we go. It says work with the gentle gardener, okay? And there's the gentle gardener. So, okay. Let's see. I'm going to put that between the Three of Swords and the Five of Swords, and I'm going to see what they're talking about. It's so weird because you said feel the dreams and then says work with the gentle gardener, and out comes the gentle gardener. Be your own person. Be a conscious co-creator, okay? The gentle gardener is visiting you at this moment in your life to remind you that your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs create the reality you experience. Okay, remember that with the swords, with the heaviness of these swords. Okay, she is the embodiment of the energy within you that is sent into the field of co-creation and ensures that you are is reflected in the world of form. Are you aware of your thoughts? What are their quality? Believe in limitless possibilities and you'll see miracles unfold. The gentle gardener guarantees the integrity of everything you send out into the world. Stay positive and expect a wondrous return. Your garden is abundant with beauty. So if I put those, it's seeing the truth of the matter, and this card is that this energy of conflict is leaving. The gentle gardener is telling you that you're finally seeing the truth, that your thoughts govern what you create in your life, what you manifest. Okay? So if you get out of blocking yourself, you will also get out of defeating yourself and starting to actually make things happen. Okay? So that is definitely what I'm feeling here. I'm going to pull one for between the Knight of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Justice card. Goblins. Okay? The goblins is the Page of Swords. Absolutely. The goblins are the ones that are telling you, that are making your life feel like they're lying to you. But they're lying to you in a way of truth. You know, they're playing on your insecurities. That you won't be able to meet the challenge. That you're not going to get a fair return. That's what I feel with this goblins card. Okay, so we're going to be working through this goblin, or your goblin, okay? Fear is an illusion. Choose love today. Forgive yourself and others. There we go. Goblins are born when you're wounded and something essential is lost in that experience. From that point on, as you forget your wholeness, they remain with you in the shadows. There they remind you of what brought them into being by mimicking your own voice, tricking you into believing that you're unworthy, victimized, or unlovable. They hold you hostage through your low self-worth, self-sabotage, and the feeling that you're lacking what you need. If goblins pay you a visit, know that they represent the shadow of your own self or someone else's, and that they're leading you into a potentially reactive situation. A goblin's card's appearance is an opportunity for growth, however, and a signal that you must love yourself. No human is without flaws. The goblin's message is that you must release resentments and negative self-thought. Within you is the spark of the divine. Ask Spirit to help heal you. Miracles can and do happen. Let go of the negativity. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to pull one more card here between the Page of Wands and the Emperor. So that's between your magic and the Spirit message. Protecting treasure. Okay, so this is between the newness of something and the Emperor, the stability that you know, okay, the stability that you're comfortable with. I'm going to see what this has to say. You are always protected and divinely directed. Although this is a time of great risk, know that at a fundamental level, you are able to move forward safely and securely. The proverbial nest egg is safe and sound, no matter the fluctuations in the world. Guardian angels and other guides are whispering to you, making you aware of their protective presence. Your loyalty is an important theme now. Nurture that which you hold dear. This is a good time to strengthen bonds of friendship and ensure their integrity. If you feel tested right now, know that a true and loyal heart always achieves its aim. Take refuge under an angel's wings. You are not alone and have no need to fear. Embrace your courage. There's a lot about disengaging fear and about moving forward. And this is letting go of the stability that you think you might lose. Okay? And this is an illusion. I feel that this is an illusion. This new situation that comes in, it's going to give you that feeling like you need to protect something in fear of losing it, but you're not losing it. This has to do with things that you fear you lose, but you never will. Things that can't be lost. Okay, this is something I've talked about many times. We sometimes believe that by going into something new, we're going to lose something that we are used to, something that we're comfortable with. It means going into the new means letting go of the old. And if you see that old thing as like a security blanket, it feels like you're going in territory unknown. So this is about this, okay? This is about talking about what reality really is when it comes to all of this. That it may not always be what you think, okay? All right, Pisces, let me see. I'm going to pull a few of these. Give me a moment here. All right. So, okay. Oh, I like this. Okay. So, the first one to come out was a dragonfly. This is my signal to not only spirit guides being around you, but also loved ones. Loved ones that may help you in your journey. They may have helped you when they were here. I'm feeling that you might see them in dreams. I'm just getting that. So if you've seen them in dreams recently, or I've heard them, it's them trying to let you know that they are with you and that they love you and that they are watching. Okay? They are watching your progress and your life. And they really want you to succeed. Okay? I'm going to put it on the Eight of Swords block cards because I feel that a lot of our past, even the past loved ones, have a lot to do with sometimes creating the blocks that we create for ourselves, okay? Like I keep saying, we create by example. So if you've seen somebody do things, you create a life that mirrors, okay? There's a mirror here that mirrors a lot of what you've seen. So a lot of that is trying to get rid of that, okay? And believe it or not, past loved ones don't harbor any of the human traits. They were here to fulfill a contract. They are now energy to help you in the afterlife or the after energy or wherever, the other realm that they are in. You have the tree here, okay? Love this. The tree of life, for me, represents the Temperance card, the Balance card. It's all about regaining your balance, Pisces, about doing things in a way that that brings in they're showing me a tree that never needs to work at it, and we are working at it, trying to fix things that we have. It's hard for me to explain, but things that should be easy but have become work to fix, because we're fixing things that maybe should have just been left alone. We make things harder than they need to be. A tree just, does their thing on this planet. and they intertwine everything from the root to the air to the leaves to their branches to the CO2 they take in. They are so in balance with everything around them, and they do it effortlessly. Your life should get to the point where it is effortless for you, that you shouldn't have to think to always be correcting things or fixing things. But sometimes the contract and the journey that we sign up for gives us quite a few hoops to jump through, and there's a few things we need to fix along the way. But this is a reminder that from this point on, as you are working through everything you're doing, life should get easier and easier, just like the tree. Okay, it shouldn't be hard for you, and if it is, it means that you need to work through a few things. Okay, so these are acorns, and all I can think of is like squirrels putting these away for the winter, and as food. I feel that the garden that you're growing and the dreams that you're building, you're not quite at this point, okay? You're not quite at reaping the harvest to store it so that you have, you know, so many choices, but you're working at it. You're working at it diligently so that you have more than enough coming in, okay? You have more enough coming through eventually for you, Pisces, and just for you, okay? Not for everybody in the world, just for you. Finally, you are concentrating on you. I don't know, Pisces. All I hear from them is that there's so much coming more in this week coming up. So there's a lot more messages, more than I can put in this one reading. So, I'm looking forward to it. I always do. I'm hoping to come back healthy and wonderful, wonderfully renewed by Monday, and we'll be able to look at all these energies. I think I'm going to take my time with you this week, especially to look at these things, because the weeks coming up, like I said in March, are amazing. There is so much coming in for you. It's going to be speeding up exponentially. So we're going to take this last week to really dig in and look at everything and work your magic here, because the magic card that had come through for this week, last week, and the magic, you're percolating it, you're making it appear by the end of this week for sure. And that's apparent with this Queen of Cups. You're going to settle into your beautiful magic, and we're gonna sparkle. It's coming. Our rainbows are coming. Take care, Pisces. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings, and take care of yourself. I will see you Monday.